Hello everyone, I'm Alex, not that one, and welcome to a slightly different looking Car Throttle. So the boys have moved on to pastures new and we're gutted to see them go, but don't worry, we're still going to be having a lot of fun in loads of different cars. New cars, old cars, shit cars, even shit cars. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go. Come on, guys, left me at 45. Oh, here it goes.
Oh, not my precious cones.
Oh my God. So you might have seen me a few years ago on the channel drifting and skidding around in a BMW M2. I'm basically a washed up racing driver. So that was then. Today we're at Bedford Autodrome and I'm joined by someone else who pulled out of the Car Throttle dungeon. Here's Matt.
Car Throttle dungeon.
Car Throttle dungeon, that's where you've been.
How long ago was that video you were in? 6 years?
A while, yeah.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear, well, you'll hear motorbikes, but if you listen really carefully, you'll hear the sound of a bottom of a barrel just being scraped.
Rude, Matt.
Just slightly.
Rude. Today's video, we got a new Civic Type R, the FL5. Very good, but it's very expensive.
50 grand.
So we're going to compare it to a cheaper, but potentially just as good performance bargain.
Let's get on with it.
Shall we have a look? Let's go. So, this is what I brought, Matt. What do you reckon?
Well, it's an FN2, so
it
you've
is
got the
an
wrong
FN2.
Type R, but go on then. Indulge me, take me through the numbers.
So your FL5 is £50,000.
50 grand.
The FN2, you can pick them up for 2.5 grand. That's a bargain.
And that's presumably why you've not got an EP3.
Correct, because they've gone up in price a lot.
All right, fine. Top trumps.
Top trumps.
Power on that one.
201.
Versus 330.
Okay, you got a bit more power. Revs?
7,000.
8.5. Okay. VTEC Life. How much does yours weigh?
1430.
It's a heavy one. 1310. So I've got you there. I think we should probably find out which is best in a bunch of tests.
Should we do some challenges?
Let's do it.
But before the tests begin, let's do a few laps in each car around the track to get a feel for how they drive. First up is the FL5.
So yeah, the new Civic, 330 horsepower.
Round about that, yeah.
Which is nuts, really.
Yeah.
When the old one came out, and it was 200. I think if you told someone that the later one would be 300, it would blow your mind.
And once upon a time, everyone was like, oh, the limit for front wheel drive's back 220. We're now 100.
Oh my
God. You've done 2 corners in there.
Yeah, and it's gone broadside already. So let's go, put my foot down.
Bloody hooligan.
Oh, it's got some go, Matt, wow.
Oh, that is stiff. That is stiff.
It is stiff. I think they've made a proper driver's Type R, haven't they?
How do we feel about the 50 grand price tag now?
It's an expensive car, isn't it? 50 grand for a front wheel drive hot hatch is a lot of money. In anyone's book, however good the car, that's a lot of money. But it feels like a pretty good car.
It does.
Feels like a very good car. If I had all the money, based on these few laps, would I get one? Well, I think if I wanted the best front wheel drive hot hatch that could do that, I don't think anything else will feel like this if you drive it, would it? Any other hot hatches?
I think we should do a cool down map.
Yeah, we'll do a cool down.
Because otherwise
we'll set the brakes on fire.
I may soon vomit, and you'll also set the brakes on fire.
Should we go park up?
We think 50 grand. The thing is as well, you can buy one of those, probably run it for a year. The demand of these is such that I don't think you'd actually lose that much. But that being said, 50 grand, a lot of money, not everyone has that. So we should look at the cheap option,
which is the FN2.
Now it's my turn to take the 2.5 grand alternative for a spin.
So, yeah, when it came out, there were a couple of issues with it. One was its predecessor, the EP3. Look at him, look at his concentration face. Can't speak, concentrated, no. Driving like an animal. So the EP3 was so good, and it was so revvy, and it was like 1,270 kilos.
I do like that noise. I do like that noise.
Yeah. So when this came out, it was a little bit heavier, and it had 1 more horsepower than the EP3. So everyone was a bit like, well, you made it way more, but you're giving it no more power. But actually, what was that, 8,000?
Hey, what? I tell you what, the noise, and let's see what this is going to be like here. It's so much smoother though.
Yeah, you don't feel the bumps at all.
Oh yeah, brakes.
Smooth track.
Kind of feel like I want a bit more on the brakes than I've actually got.
So I've gone for the Jesus handle. Matt's driving.
Yeah, it's not great, is it? Let's be honest. This is enjoyable, actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
This has been a nice surprise. And what do you pay for one of these days?
2.5.
Yeah, and that's the thing. A good EP. What's a good EP3 now?
6, and the rest, I think. Engine in this. Incredible.
The engine makes it.
It's so good, the engine, and that's what kind of defines the car. I love it.
To really test the cars, we send them out for some hot laps with Alex behind the wheel, because he's the better driver, as he loves to point out. All the time.
Here comes the Shiver King.
Right, now, can you control yourself and try and not do it sideways?
It's too much fun, Matt. It's too much fun. But for one hot lap, I'll do my best.
Can you do it?
I'll do my best. I can't promise it.
I'll give you a
I'll
Yorkie
try.
bar. If you can do it,
If there's a Yorkie involved,
I'll give you a
I'm in.
bar, right?
Yeah, sold.
That's a promise.
Right, there's a Yorkie on the line here. So, no sideways. Let me put it, but not putting it in first gear. I need a good start. No wheel spin.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, wheel spin. Not a bad start.
Pretty good start. He's kept that fairly tidy. I was expecting it to go.
No sideways, no sideways. Use the curb. Get it in. No sideways. Fast, not sideways.
He's actually keeping it quite tidy. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yes, nice exit. Right, long left-hander. Don't know why I'm checking my mirror. Second gear, probably could do it in third. Late apex, super late apex. Get it in. Use the track on the way out. Oh, track limits. Track limits, nothing to see here. Fast right, fast left. Get your braking point right. On the brakes, hard. That's late. Turn it in, no sideways. First apex, get the second apex. Come on, use all the track on the way out. All the track. And lap.
57 seconds, 0.61.
That was hot. That was nice. You know what? If you want it to drive straight and not sideways, it goes very, very fast. Yorkie bar, please.
Yorkie bar. I've got to go and get it. I'll go and get the Yorkie bar.
No sideways.
That was
though.
tidy. That was tidy.
That was fast.
What do you reckon? Because you've been around
Oh,
it.
so
God knows how many times.
a Ginetta race car.
Yeah.
A quick lap is 53 seconds.
57 in this.
Well, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Ginetta race car.
Yeah,
So
that's
4
quite-
seconds off that in
that's
a
quick.
standard road going Civic Type R.
That is
I'll
quick.
take it. Nice.
Yorkie bar earned.
Yes. Come on.
Now it's time to switch over and jump in the FN2.
57.6 to beat, Matt.
Well, you're not going to beat it, are
We're
you?
not going to beat it. We just want to see how much of a good show this puts in for
Yeah.
itself.
I'm guessing you don't have to keep it in check as much. This isn't wanting to go as sideways.
It's not quite as much of a lunatic as a new
No.
one. It does a little bit, but not to the same, oh my God, I'm looking out the side window extent. We'll see what we can do. Right, fast lap, FN2. 130 horsepower down compared to the FL5. Right, here's the world's lankiest man, about to count me in. Don't jump the start.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, the revs, bit of wheel spin. Oh, crunched into second. Sorry, Honda man.
Well, that's going to cost him a good few tenths there. That was what I was expecting from the previous Type R. Like,
Right, first hairpin. Oh, the revs. I love the revs. The new one doesn't rev like this.
I'd say immediately, the soundtrack is so much better.
This one lights up the tyres out of the corners. Hold second, get on the brakes. It's so soft, it feels so soft compared to the new one. Use the curb. Horrible curb. 8,500 RPM. Flat out. What are we doing? 96, 98, 100. On the brakes. Get your brake point, get it turned in. First apex, yes. Patient on the power, patient. Get it in, use the track on the way out. Use the track. Rev. One shift. Oh, hit the limiter, cross the line. Oh my days. It's not gonna be as fast as the new one, but it's so much fun.
Right, go on then, guess.
So I said if it gets anywhere near a minute,
Yeah.
I think it would have put in a good showing, but that's only 3 seconds. That would only be 3 seconds slower than the new one. I reckon it's gonna be a 1:02.
101.
Ooh,
0.7. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah,
So
I think
4 seconds.
well done, Type R. Well,
The old girl did all right.
we'll give you a tiny bit of credit for that.
Well,
but
we
the car,
did our best.
yeah, but it's not done yet. We've got more challenges.
Let's see what's next.
We'll get you that Yorkie. Hooligan.
Next, we pit the cars against each other in a drag race.
Drag race time. I'm in the FN2. Matt, my slower driving compatriot, is in the faster FL5.
Not entirely sure what the point is in this because I am going to absolutely monster this. I suppose it's just seeing how much I'm going to monster it by. I've got 120 horsepower more than the FN2.
I'm not feeling super confident, if I'm being honest, but I'm going to see what the old girl can do. Come on.
Oh, I've got a
Oh,
shocking
traction
start.
control's on, I forgot to turn it off. Come on, oh, he's left me at 45. He's gone.
Pretty
He's
even.
absolutely gone.
And braking for the corner. Yeah, there was kind of no contest really.
Traction control was on.
What yours was?
Mine was.
Mine was on, but it's still lit up like massively.
Should we do one more? Right, take 2, traction control off. I got a good start last time. I'm going to try and match that this time and see if we can hold on to Matt for a little bit longer. Matt, I'm going to have you.
Round 6. Well, you're not.
Right, I'm going to have you for a little bit of the start.
Right, determined to get a better start this time because that was pretty shocking last time.
Got him, got him, got him.
No, still lit it up massively.
Still got him, come on, yes.
And
No,
we
no.
are gone. No, having said that, it wasn't a complete walkover.
58, then he's left me. That was much better though. Come on, top of third gear, on the brakes. That was pretty
It was
good.
all right.
That
It
was
did
pretty
all right.
good. You left me at about 60. After 60, then you went. But it's probably just traction for you, isn't it?
Yeah,
just trying to get traction.
Really, like I say, I gave a bit less revs this time, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, still spinning up.
Yeah.
I was happy.
Whatever.
I was happy. FN2 did well.
It did all right for itself.
Yeah.
I will give you that. New Car Throttle, same old stuff. Still dicking about in cars. So it's a bit like British Bake Off going over to Channel 4 and then like everyone left. Who's Mary Berry in that instance? Ethan? Is Ethan Mary Berry?
So while Matt contemplates the harder questions, I'm going to think about the most important one. How well do these cars do a handbrake turn?
Can the Civics do a good handbrake turn? We'll find out first of all in the FN2. These cars designed for the youth. The youth find it very important to be able to do a handbrake turn. Still got a handbrake. Let's see how it does. First gear, top of the revs. Handbrake turn completed. Matt, it does handbrake turns.
I'll give you like a 7 out of 10 for that.
It was a bit too much.
It was a bit messy at the end.
It was a bit. Was there smoke off the tyres though?
You did get tyre smoke.
Good.
Yeah.
Give me another point for tyre smoke.
Another point for tyre smoke.
8 out
Another
of
bit
10.
of Yorkie.
Ready for a bad boy handbrake turn in a bad boy FL5. Grab a bit of lock. Oh, fuck me! Hasn't got a handbrake. Cancel the handbrake turn, Matt. I think we're gonna have to cancel the handbrake turn in this one. Has a slight lack of a handbrake. Handbrake turns with a park button, no good. So FN2 wins that one. FL5, no good, man.
After that somewhat pointless test, we move on to our slalom course, starting with the FL5.
So right, the rules are slalom down to the end,
Yep.
turn around, come back. But obviously, as we've forgotten with this car, no handbrake. So that,
No drift stick.
that the FN2
Could be one for the FN2, yeah.
That
So we're
might tip it in the balance.
Give me
3,
a finest countdown.
2,
Yeah.
1, go.
Oh, there's a lot of axle tramp. I'm going to leave it in first. It's quite a tight slalom.
Careful those cones. There's no expensive
no
air
handbrake,
on those.
no handbrake. Turn it round. There's a lot of time wasted.
too
Oh, I've
bad.
hit a cone.
Oh,
I've hit
not
a
my
cone.
precious cones.
Oh my God.
You know how much they cost me. And
Stop the watch.
18.39.
And I'm going to have to go and pick that cone up.
Oh, I'm
Nothing
a
to
pro
see
driver.
here.
Oh, I'm a pro. I did instruction. I'm a pro driver. Oh,
Yeah, Matt,
can't even not hit a f***ing cone.
yeah, pro drivers don't use 20p
That
early
one's-
learning centre cones, Matt. That's the difference.
They were
It
more than
wasn't me,
20p.
It was a wind.
They were more like 30. Okay.
Right, so FN2 time.
Are you ready?
And we have got a handbrake.
Handbrake.
We'll try not to hit any cones.
They were expensive.
Very
So
expensive.
please don't hit my precious cones. 3,
Yeah,
2,
yeah.
1, go.
Not too much wheel spin, come on, a little bit. I'm going to leave it in first again. And then little handbrake.
Beautiful.
much better, much
yeah,
better.
That was so much quicker getting around there.
Come on. Come on. Oh, it's a bit
No,
wide.
is he a cone? I don't know.
Stop.
17.38. So even without the penalty, one's drifted a bit. Now, did we hit that?
I might have hit it.
So even with a second added to that,
Quicker.
FN2 takes the win.
It proves handbrake turns are a highly important part of life.
Extremely.
Yeah.
And you owe me 30p.
I do. I'll pay you
for that
in monthly
cone.
instalments, Matt, if that's
Monthly
all right.
instalments. You
Perfect.
know, on Klarna.
Yeah. PayPal paying 3 for
PayPal
Matt's
paying 3
shit
for 30.
cones that he bought.
Can you stop being rude about my f***ing cones?
Not a big one, Matt.
After we fight about my cones for 20 or so minutes, we reconvene and see if we can declare a winner.
So it's time to total up the scores on our scoreboard.
Yeah, the scoreboard, Matt, which you've left covered in bird shit. Very good.
Bit of bird shit, apologies, but we've got to get on with it. Lap time, well, pretty clear win for the FL5 there.
Took that one. Drag race.
Drag race, tell you what, closer than I thought it was going to be.
Well,
but still, doesn't matter. Coolness. I'm just going to arbitrarily give that to the FL5.
Whoa.
Science, that's based on science.
Slalom, FN2 with his handbrake won the slalom.
And that meant also won the handbrake test as well.
And value, come on, there's only one winner.
Cannot argue with the value. So that means 3. So it's a dead heat with the conclusion for that, I think, is buy what you can afford.
Yeah, I think so.
What amazing consumer advice that is. Well, if you've enjoyed this video, pointless though it ended up being, please do like and subscribe. You can watch more videos over here. Bye.